Hi everybody, I'm back. I'm going to do another video on something really simple and easy tonight, but first I want to say thank you for all of you who have made some really nice comments about some posts that I've made or a couple of the other videos that I've done. So I appreciate your comments, and also I'm getting a lot of requests, so who knows, maybe I'll decide to start my own YouTube channel. I don't know, I'm still contemplating that, but I might, so I'll let you know if I do that. So what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to do something really quick and easy. Don't feel like cooking. It's been, working all day and you want to not be in the kitchen too long. So what I'm going to do today is a chicken tortilla soup. I got this recipe from my Healthy Living group, and I've tweaked it up just a little bit, not too much. I've added a few of my own little tips and added different ingredients to it, but for the most part it's the same. So if you're interested in that, just private message me and I'll let you know about that Healthy Living group. But what I'm going to make is the chicken tortilla soup. So what I've got to start with is I need some oil to do the frying for the onions. I have one small onion. I have a half, because it was a pretty large jalapeno, so I have a half a chopped of jalapeno seeded and diced. I have a 12-ounce jar of salsa. You can use your favorite salsa. I have 1 can of stewed tomatoes, 1 can of chicken broth. You can make this vegetarian by making this vegetable broth and omitting the chicken. So this is very versatile. And I have 1 can of black beans and 1 can of pinto beans, drained and rinsed. I have a half a tablespoon of onion powder, a half a tablespoon of garlic powder. I have a half a tablespoon of chili, what the hell is this called? Chili powder. A half a tablespoon of chili powder, and I have a half a tablespoon of cumin. So half of each, okay? And I've also shredded about 3 cups of rotisserie chicken. Real simple, you don't have to make your own. Pick up a already made rotisserie from your favorite store and shred that up. And of course, there's no exact measurement on this, it's how much you want. And again, if you want to make it vegetarian, omit the chicken and make it vegetable broth. So what I'm going to do is start by heating up my pan, and I'm going to put about a 1/4 cup of oil in here. You want to use a high heat oil, grapeseed oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever you have at home. Okay, so I'm going to heat that up. And what I'm going to ask of you is that I'm going to keep these recipes coming and these videos coming, but I'm going to ask you a favor or two, and that would be, if you watch this video and you like it, please hit the like button. And if you actually make one of the recipes that I post, if you could please go back to that original post or original video and put a comment in there. I would really appreciate that, and that'll help me out too, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is saute these onions and chopped jalapenos. And I'm going to just cook this down maybe 5 minutes. I just want them to be soft because I don't want to be crunching on onions when I'm eating my soup. If you don't mind that and you like that, then you can skip this part of sauteing the onions and the jalapeno. And of course, you can also omit the jalapeno. If spice is an issue for you, you don't have to add the jalapeno. You can use a very mild salsa. It doesn't have, my particular one is like a medium heat. You can use a mild salsa too, whatever's your favorite. If it's homemade salsa, that's good too. So like I said, it's really, you can really be flexible with this recipe. So I hope everybody's doing well. The weather is starting to get nice, and hopefully we can be outdoors more and go back to a little normal schedule. Okay, so, and what's great about this too is when it's done cooking, and it only takes maybe 30 minutes tops, so that's what makes it so nice. You can top this dish with shredded cheese, sliced avocado, mojito cheese, squeeze a fresh lime on there. There's so many different things that you can do to add to this dish, which makes it fun. This is great for a main meal, or even like a lunch, and having a bowl or a cup of the soup in place of eating anything too heavy. So that's really nice too. I make this dish. I love this dish. It's so tasty. I usually pretty much make this for myself. My husband isn't a fan of a lot of beans, so he doesn't really eat this, and neither is my son. So I cut this recipe in half actually. So all the ingredients that I gave you is actually half of the original recipe. So if you want to make, this would probably feed like 4 main dishes. So if you wanted to make a larger batch, then all you need to do is just literally double everything. So that makes it really easy. Okay, so now they're getting soft. The flame is on like medium high. You don't want it too high and you'll burn the onions before they actually soften up. So I've got it on like a medium. And they're pretty much soft now. Now, if you really want it really hot, leave the seeds in the jalapeno too. So, but I took mine out. So, what is the best part about all of this is now all you do is throw everything in. That's it. That's how super easy. This was the hardest part of this recipe. I may be measuring if that's difficult for you, but I'm literally going to throw in my broth, throw in the salsa, make sure you get it all out. This is a 12 ounce because again, I'm cutting this recipe in half. Your stewed tomatoes, again, my preference, I like to shred these. You can also put these in a food processor or a blender, or leave them whole if you like them whole, but I don't like them whole. So I'll just squeeze those out. And if you don't have stewed tomatoes, you could use diced. It doesn't matter, as long as you get the tomatoes in there. These just happen to be a little softer, the stewed. Mix that around. Let me rinse my hands. Okay, and now I'm going to throw in the spices. Throw in the beans. Give that a stir. And then add the chicken. And just kind of eyeball it when you're mixing it. If it looks like, oh, there's not enough chicken, I want to add more. Or like, see, I just added 3 cups. This looks like a little too much actually. It's a little thick, so what I'm going to do, I always keep extra broth on the side just in case, and add little by little. So I'm going to add like another half of a cup. There you go. So now it's a little thinner. Otherwise the soup will be too thick and you'll be eating stew instead of soup. And like I said, the great thing about this is that you can always add as you go. So as this cooks, I'll let this cook for about 30 minutes just to give the spices a chance to really mix in and grab hold of everything. And if it's too thick, I'll add a little more chicken broth. Just little by little until it's to the consistency that you like. And that, my friends, is chicken tortilla soup. And you could also dress it with some like shredded tortilla chips, things like that, on top of the avocado and the cheese, or whatever toppings you like that you like to put on tortilla soup. So there you have it. If you have any questions, definitely send me a message. If you like this video, hit the like button and definitely keep watching, and I'll be posting more to come. Take care. Bye-bye.